Hey. Yeah. I wanna be better than I was before the program is opening doors. It's a new way of life, I want bend, break or fold. I stay in the race, chasing gold.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your man, Big Rich, and we are here to say I got a lovely panel of ladies, some who are no strangers to y'all. We're going to let everybody introduce themselves.
Hey, y'all, I'm your girl, Crystal Love. I am Shanice Williams. I am Nikki. And I am Apostle Rainbow.
That's right, y'all. This your man, Big Rich. We have Apostle Dr. Victoria Rainbow and how we just consecrated and elevated yesterday. Man, we're going to talk to her about that. Look at her, y'all. Say, y'all know I'm going to help now. I mean, it wasn't no doubt in the first place. It wasn't no doubt. You know, when that all come, boy, look at her.
Okay,
See?
Okay. I know that's global, bitch. I know.
We're gonna talk about that and I heard y'all mention this on Crystal Show. I'm gonna talk about where we say we want somebody in our life or we need somebody in our life, but do we deserve that person in our life? What have I done? What have I done to get, you know, if I'm calling myself the prize, where's the prize one? So what have I done? And deserve might not be right. What have I done to say, am I attracting the person I want out for me? Am I attracting the type of business I want to do? I want to do business with. Am I attracting those type of people? Am I attracting those type of people? So am I attracting those type of people to me? Or am I saying, well, ooh, that's old behavior? No, I never quit it. So it's not old behavior. I never stopped cussing people out.
Right.
So it's not old behavior. So am I doing the things I need to do to attract that person or people or places or things in my life?
I know for me, is what ended up getting pinpointed like so significantly. He who finds a wife is a good thing.
We already are.
We already understanding that factually there is more women than men. You know what I'm saying? So even though we are a good thing, but technically men is a prize because we're short of them. Can we look at it like they're
That's true.
I didn't even think of that.
They're a prize. So once I finally have somebody that I understand, once I've done the work on myself and I understand that I am a wife.
Yeah.
Okay. That, like you said, like I am a wife. Like once I realize that and I've done my work and I've sat in myself and sat, you know, with myself and my self improvement and understood like my technicalities and my strengths and my weaknesses and things like that, and understand how to be able to find a person that understands my strengths and weaknesses, and we'll be able to fight the world, not fight each other. Once I be able to find that, oh yeah, he's a prize.
But you know that because you said he who finds find a good thing. But that's not the scripture. The scripture is he obtains favor from the Lord. So we are not just the wife. We is favor.
Oh, cute.
I love it.
You know?
Well, I know for me, not operating in what I seek in another person is an illusion, right? Because I want you to be a millionaire. I want you to drive a Bentley, and I want you to stay in a big house. But here I am, driving a Berkshire, make $25 an hour, and I stay in a trailer. You know? So the math is not mathing. That type of man is not even going to glare at me, let alone look my way.
Well, I don't know. Crystal, look at Pretty Woman and
I-
look at
well,
the maid in that.
And Pretty Woman was done 40 years ago. But look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. First, today's society.
Okay.
In today's society, right? In today's society, and I'm not saying I'm not worthy of none of that, but in today's society, there is a thing called dating up and dating down.
There it is.
Right?
There
And
it
so now that I have obtained some things, and I got a little financial stability, and I got a couple of tricks and trickies up under my things now, right? I'm not gonna pick up him walking down the street no more with his pants sagging down and raising beans in his head and smoking a black and mild. That don't attract me no more.
Because your appetite changed.
My appetite changed. They used to attract me. You know what I'm saying? They don't attract me no more. So that to me is dating down. If a millionaire try to holler at me, he gonna see it 3 seconds. Oh, I'm dating down. And I'm just being realistic.
Mhm.
But what if he won't down?
Well, then, hey, I'm married. Y'all think it's me.
What about you, Nicole?
I would have to say, I wasn't ready. That yes, we understand that there is a shortage, and that us as women, we also have to do the work on us. As long as we're doing the work on us, the right man will seek us, because he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and what obtains favor. So if I know that I'm his favor, then I gotta continuously do the work so I can. So then when the right man comes along, he already know that's my favorite, and she's my favorite, and I don't want to lose the favor of whatever God has over my.
That's good.
Well, particularly you, but everybody else.
Oh,
Has religion hurt, or the way religion has been taught, hurt women? Because
Absolutely.
biblically, biblically, one's supposed to be a virgin. She's supposed to be virtuous. She's supposed to be all that. But that's not even really. That's some post-up stuff. But I'm just saying, right? If I grew up, well, in this day and age, thinking I'm gonna find a woman
That's a bird.
that's a virgin. I mean, and I'm not talking about women. You know what I'm saying?
No,
we all, realistically.
Yeah.
You out.
But I mean, where? Yeah. So, but I'm saying, but we come up and talk about get the good woman, get the woman who ain't got no kids, get the woman who working, doing something, get the woman. Okay, now, for me, I say this all the time. This is the truth. Women control access to sex. Men control access to marriage. That's how it works. If we don't want to get married, ain't gonna be no marriage. I don't care what you got. Just ain't finna happen. So what I'm saying is, if I'm looking for this, like you were saying just a while ago, but the opposite, this made up woman, this woman who ain't had sex. She done went to school, got her college degree. She's 24, where she ain't never had sex. Where is she at?
Right.
I get her now. Where is she at? Where is the woman who made a bad choice as a teenager? Got pregnant, raised a child, came, whatever the case may be. So if I'm listening to the holy roller stuff, I ain't gonna never, or I'm just like you saying, I'm always be lowering my step. Well, hold up, man. How many dudes you did? I didn't get with 2 this year, but last year, you know what I'm saying? Last year, I was trying to find me one.
Right, because I'm not to celebrate.
And women will do more men than men do women. Women will. Looking for the right, women will. But I'm just saying, so what in the mindset, right? Because probably, most likely, most guys, the way it is now, financially, the woman probably, well, she got kids. The average guy is probably 35, 40. Most women making, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere.
Is that something?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for a guy, I'm just saying, for somebody like myself, I came out of prison, trying to find where I straighten up my life. So now I wasn't meeting women who are already at the top of their game. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to, Fortune 500 company parties trying to meet this woman who done been way up there all her life. I done fixed myself. Heels need to check me because it ain't what it ain't but 5 men, and I'm the only one that's over 6'5" and ain't gay. And I don't work like that. So what do y'all do? What do we do?
Well, biblically, church, let me do that. Have room, women, absolutely, because Proverbs says a wise woman builds her house, and a foolish woman tears it down. So what signifies a wise from a foolish? Am I wise because I'm taking care of the house, I'm making sure that all the ends are being met, I'm doing this, I'm cooking meals, am I wise? Am I foolish because I choose not to go to work because you the man and you the head of the household and you supposed to take care of me. Amen. That's what the church is teaching. Okay, but the church is not teaching that it's gonna take two to make the household neat. The church is not teaching that the bedroom is undefined. The church is not teaching that, we have to be able to meet them right where they are, and they have to be able to meet us right where we are, because we're all dying daily of something. Something got to fall off of us daily in order for us to reach the plateau that we need to go to.
Right.
They not teaching long dresses come up higher than short dresses. They not teaching that, I'm not going to go home and put on a bonnet and get in the bed and think my husband's going to look at me because he's going to be like, what? What did I walk into? You're not teaching me how to be sexy for my man. You just teaching me to play Amazing Grace. Come on. And Father, I stretch my hands to thee. And I don't want to be anointed in the bedroom. I don't want to talk in tongue in the bedroom.
I think I know that.
Yeah. It's a different tone. So the church, I would agree with your question. The church is messing up women in the church because they're just not being. See, in my church, I teach knock them down and get it. That's what I teach. I teach be sexy for your man.
Yeah,
I teach that. Matter of fact, I bought a gift Sunday and presented it to our Woman of the Year. Know how to do for your man.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this. I see y'all all the time. You swear, I see y'all. You show. Now, if I was coming here, everybody had on short skirts, half the top, I'd be like, what the hell? I would.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and I know y'all. I mean, the women. I mean, sorry, you knew I just meant, but I'm just saying, your character, everybody character. I'm like, man, they don't put some damn clothes on. But if I go out and see some women that I don't know, shit.
Yeah.
So that's a double standard.
Right. So and tradition sets that. And I think the church, men in the church, when they start, the Bible is misogyny. There's nowhere around. There's no debate about that. There's no debate. No debate about that. But men won't say that, in church. But it is. So I have that up against me. And I have my black skin. And I have that, men, we hear all the negative stuff about black men. Then I meet you. How old is you? You still on this job? That's your call? Right? That's social construct stuff. So now I need a man or a woman who don't even vibe with that. That's what I need. What we need all the time. So how do y'all live? Everybody come say, oh, hey, Shanice might say, oh, well, you got a daughter. You fit the bill, buddy. If you didn't have that daughter, we be on. That
Well,
happened.
but you know what I told myself, it's on my legs. My next husband, your kids gotta be grown or gone. Because I don't have any. So I feel like that I have that right. I can say, oh, I'm not dealing with a man with no kids. Because every man I had children and they were chaotic and crazy like their dad. You know, so I either they're gonna be grown and gone. I can deal with the grandkids because they're children, you know, we can raise them, you know, and they go home. They're not gonna be I'm gonna be a now when I want to be.
I know that's
You know,
right.
not when I have to be. So yeah, we
Well, I'm gonna tell you something else y'all up against too. Y'all up against watching porn all the time.
oh,
And then expecting us to be what y'all see on the TV.
want us to be
Or not touching
From
us
the
at all because of the porn. So let's not forget that's one thing y'all up against too. That is an addiction. And men get lost in that. And they forget, they don't even forget. They get lost in it from doing it repeatedly and repetitively. Then now you don't even want what you got laying
that's a
next to you.
secret fantasy.
Yes, a secret
You
fantasy.
it's your secret.
Yeah, now you don't even want what's laying next
Yeah.
to you. You can't do what you can do.
And I think
Or what they can do.
men have to grow out of that. I don't, just me personally, I don't recall a time in my life where I just watch porn. You know, just, oh, I gotta see it. Oh, man, you know, I mean, nothing like that.
But
But
when you watch porn, what it do for you?
it really doesn't. Well, that's the whole problem. It's fantasy and illusion.
Yeah.
You know, because I could go around thinking, I can drive around and go, hey, get in, come to my house, and get naked. Ooh, sleep with you, you know. And that's the fantasy. I'm saying the fantasy, and it don't have to be porn. It was the fantasy of just when I was growing up, going to the club. You know, it was the fantasy of. It was the fantasy growing up.
When you walk in the club.
Come back when I was growing up, it was fantasy. Man, you had your snakeskin boots on,
Yeah.
you had your Guess jeans, your snakeskin
I'm
belt,
there.
your polo. You know, this was the fantasy. Going to club was the fantasy. I mean, me personally, I went in, I was looking for the baddest girl in the club. You know, that was my, you know, that was my thing. You know, that was my thing. It didn't matter. And then show don't let me go to the club with a white girl in there. I showed with the white girl. So all the sisters could be
So you
there.
want
Yeah. So, but the fantasy. So, but
So was that a fantasy for you to have a snow bunny?
well, no, it wasn't no fantasy. Let me tell you why I wasn't saying, because I went to Kimball. When I went to Kimball in eighth grade, my Kimball was predominantly mixed back then, white, Hispanic, black. So you saw as many white kids and you did black kids met. So it wasn't nothing seeing you know, white girls. They stayed in the neighborhoods back then. So you know, you dated or went over white people out. But back we did. I don't know about nobody else. We did. You know what I'm saying? So. Then the service, you know, I can't say I'm
That's
getting in trouble. But no, I mean it's just what it was, and it was all fantasy. It was all illusion because
Very acceptable.
because I thought, well, hey, I could put on this nice uniform. I had this green ID card, and I had a nice little car, and spend gold on let me find a country girl from Georgia or South Carolina, Alabama or something. Oh, you're from Texas? You're from Dallas? Oh man! You know, I didn't cut. Yeah.
Oh,
You know, but that's not, and even now it's the same thing, but it's just on a different level, right? Because now it's the woman who has the money, it's the woman who has finished school, right? We don't want the nursing student, we want the nurse.
right.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't want the nursing student, we want the nurse,
I totally agree.
right? Okay, call me when you finish school.
No, that.
For real.
So you ain't going through it with me.
Yeah.
You want me when I get it.
When I
Right.
make it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. because I've seen a situation like that. He didn't want her while she was, you know, in school, getting her white jacket and everything like that. He wanted her 2 degrees in.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
So he didn't want to struggle with
She
it.
not-
He
she
was
not-
not- But we with that white jacket on, I know a lot about your self change.
Well, and
Even
because
your wants, needs, and desires.
a lot of men we grew up with,
Because I can look at myself.
I heard it from my daddy, and I know a lot of guys. We grew up with put insurance on. Make sure she can have a key.
Make sure she can have the key.
Have a child. So that's why I grew up. I but
You better say that I know.
no, I'm saying, but we grew up with that. Man, put insurance on you, man. Can she have a kid? Yeah, we have sex. No, but that don't mean you can. That's grew up with that. And a whole lot of those myths, you know, for misinformed dudes who was either back then was the players, the max, the pimps, the early drug dealers before people even really knew who drug dealers were, you know, before all the jewelry and stuff, you know, that was what they told us, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so that comes with piggybacking on like what also men were brought up and raised like, and so like I know like a lot of black men was just like, hey man, like make sure you know they make sure and they have sex versus girls. We would make sure not to have sex. So it was the complete opposite. So I want to say the communication is a skill, not just anything. You know, communication is very important.
Yeah.
So when a man ended up like actually like understanding what's not quick, what's not a fantasy, what's not, you know, like easy to obtain, when he actually has to work just a little bit harder to be able to be in this woman's presence, like that is like much more golden than just like something quick. So that's the difference between, you know, something, I mean, you know, like the chicks that just are in the club that's constantly not paying attention to what they do and everything and how they say and how they go about their lives versus the women that should be held up on a pedestal, that should be treated like queens, you know, like the way they carry themselves and stuff like that. That has to be a conversation, and you're not gonna know that unless you sit down. That's gonna take time.
Even the second chance women, because you know some of us we messed up the first life, right? But God gave me a second chance to create a new life.
Well, let me answer this because I think it's applied to all of y'all. Okay, the woman who's the promiscuous club goer, the woman who takes care of business, the church going woman or whatever, goes to work, all that, they got on the same type of outfit, same type of cleavage showing, same type of legs showing, same pretty face, saying that. Now the guy just looking, you know, I already got to make up my mind, well, which one, right? You know, I don't have a sign saying this is the one I want. The looks are the same, right? So now this guy, just on his looks, has piqued your interest. Do you make the move? Do you make the move, or do you wait? Do you see him headed toward? Oh no! I know about Sally sidewalk right here. You know, but so what? I mean, you went out to a nice, reputable place where available men are. I'm saying the same thing back before I was married. Available women, but available men, right? You know, you in the women competition. And when I say competition, not like you compete with them, but it's for the man.
Yeah.
It's for the man. So what happened?
I like to feel wanted though, so I'm not gonna too much. Make the first approach because I don't like rejection and I like to feel wanted. So if you choose Sally over me, that's fine because it's superficial to. That's my picker has always been, bro. I swear, and it's so superficial for me to say, "What's your clothes he got on? Oh, you look nice. I like his haircut. I'm gonna go holler at him." You know, that's so superficial because he might be the one that knocked me upside my head. He might be the one to take my dick.
Well, I'm saying on the outside of that, you went out specifically.
Oh, for that.
To meet a guy. Hey, I'm sick of sitting at home. I'm sick of going out with the girls. Hey, somebody just told me that these are where some eligible men are going to be that got the jobs or whatever that I'm looking for. So I'm putting on my best, or one of my best, my nicest outfits. I want, so the guy comes in fitting the bill that I like.
Okay. I get it now.
Let me say this. There was a friend of mine. He's still my friend. Ken Alone. And he had an after hours place. Used to be Cliff Club 2 over there on Lancaster. So he would come. That's why I got a lady on my leg. He named me Lady. So, and he named me Secret for the after hours club. So I would go up in there and I would be sitting and I would see who I wanted to see. And Long would say, Secret, sit down. Why? So then all of the chatter around the table would be, why do you call her Secret? He said, because if I tell y'all the truth about her, I'm about to kill you. And I asked him, what's the truth? He said, every thug in here want a church girl. He said, and if they find out that you're a church girl, you a preacher's kid, they don't come get you because they say preacher's kid is the freest of life. No. Because a lot of men have already put it in their mind that we are the freaking, so how do we handle the pressure? We got to let them. Some of us are.
They always feel like I could pull your man. That's not bragging, but that was very horrible. Absolutely. Let me just say that's not bragging, that's not clouding, none. That was very horrible. And I messed with people that I shouldn't have had not messed with. With that attitude, feel like I could pull your man. We all.
Well, now I'm removed from all that.
Amen.
I'm removed from all that. But I'm still a man. I'm still a woman. Right? I would like some companionship.
Absolutely.
I would like, when I say in some intimacy, not necessarily mean sex, people get it confused, but some intimacy, some intimacy, you know what I'm saying? So, my dating pool pretty much is the job of church, a Walmart, whatever store I shop at.
So
that's pretty much.
Can I have sex and not be married?
No. What I'm saying is my dating pool. Don't I have to change my dating pool? My dating pool, pretty much, I'm on a job 8, 9, 10 hours.
But
I'm in church. I'm shopping at this place. I'm going. So that's my dating pool. So don't I have to change my dating pool?
No, you have to change your expectations because you can meet her at Walmart,
right.
Or you can meet her at the gas station,
right.
Or you can just see her going down the street. You know how y'all blow, even though my daddy said you blow for hoes. Bum, 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 bum. Right. You know how y'all blow.
But I don't know now. I done met you. I'm waiting on. See, we had a sergeant. He used to always say. He said, "Man, it's easier for me than women." He said, "All we gotta do is find a shirt and a pair of pants that match. Don't say stupid."
Oh.
So now it doesn't happen. Now we both just wait and see what come out of each other, right? So the right thing comes out. You saying the right thing, he's saying the right thing. It ain't no fronting, you since he ain't lying, you ain't lying. Now where do we go? You say, oh man, I can't believe this. I done finally met him. I done finally met her. I got to take him to church, I got to see mama and grandma, and now the dude, we like, okay, I'm with this. I'm with it. Now
where I take him?
Now we
So
what's is it a length of time? When I say I don't mean like days, I'm saying where we are in our heat.
I used to always think it was.
But I always used to look at grandma. How you gonna meet my papa and then you marry him next Thursday?
Yeah. You didn't meet him, it was arranged.
Yeah.
Y'all parents told y'all. Get
And
married.
y'all stay married 60, 70, 80 years.
Yeah. In today's
know,
society, we want 2
And now
years or
you
more.
want to date 2 to 5
Yeah,
years.
I did.
And then, but you never, you know, my granddad used to always say, y'all waiting, and wait gonna break y'all wedding down. Y'all messing with time, because if he die, you ain't gonna get nothing but an obituary. Come on here.
Right.
He say it's just what it is. You know, you don't have to wait that long, because you would never know
Right.
him no way.
Right.
Every day.
So-
You know him.
I was married
So-
for 6 months. My husband wanted to wait 5 years. I said, "You're not dating me over 2 without marrying." Point blank
Okay.
period. I wanted to marry him in 6 months. I knew the night we met at Chili's. I said, "Oh, that's husband." He was talking. I said, "That's gonna be my husband."
Okay.
I didn't tell
Well,
him that. I didn't tell him that night, but I told him that within 30 days.
Okay.
So is that difference between love and commitment?
I think honestly, understanding what first and foremost, understanding emotional intelligence. You have to be emotionally intelligent to be able to, you know, cooperate with a man, because he's gonna come off back sometimes. He thinks strategy and things like that, but we think so emotional. Oh my gosh, I'm loving and things like that. Men, they'll understand red flags immediately.
Women overlook it.
And then on top of that, they know when they found something that they want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They can smell it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
the aspect of that. It's just like, okay, well, let me make sure that I need to do what I need to do. So let me get myself together, because if he gonna smell fear off me, I need to make sure that there's no red flag.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So that, I mean, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. True.
Well, I think it's a certain amount. I
Yeah.
mean, because I wasn't thinking about. I knew
Yeah,
I
I think
wanted
more
to get
logical.
married when me and Alex met. I was it gonna be her? I didn't know, but I knew I was there. You know what I'm saying? Even when we moved in together, I knew.
So what made you know that Alex was your wife?
Exactly.
But because, and we talk about it because of the work I did on myself, the commitment is for me. The commitment, I don't cheat on my woman, I don't beat my woman, I don't tell them woman like you know what I'm saying.
You watch it for you?
You know what I'm saying?
She watch
Because the commitment is for me. I don't care what she do.
Right.
Right now, sometimes we can't. We're not gonna be saying what a relationship is, but the commitment is for me. It's not for her. But I made the commitment. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. Cause y'all don't know this, but well, I'm like sometimes I act like a 2-year-old, but I know y'all probably think I'm almost perfect. But sometimes if I don't get my way, I will, y'all.
You know, if Alice calls me, Crystal, I know that I have to do something with him. Because Alice don't call me
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Rainbow. This is Alice. Hey, honey, how you doing? I'm not doing too good. You know, can you do something with Richard? You know, and I be like, what is it doing? I hang up the phone, call him. Listen, you you're not gonna do my friend like that. And I don't care what she goes. So yes, he rats, he pats, he pounds, he goes 6'5" and a half. And you, yeah.
And you know, I've gotten better.
When?
I've gotten better.
Yeah.
I've gotten better. And it's like when I look at it now, I laugh. I have to laugh at myself.
So did you laugh at yourself 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Did you laugh today about 2 weeks ago?
Because when it comes down, and I shared this in group the other day. When I say selfless, it's like, you know, we got dogs. She had 2 dogs when we went, and we got there. She wanted 2 more. I didn't want 2. Right? I don't even, maybe I take care of the dog. No, no, dog. Where you were, you can't take care of 2 more puppies. Right? So
Who take her to the dog?
I take care of the dog. Well, it's 3 now. We had to put Nikki to sleep. She was at her life expectancy.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, when I look at it and tell the truth, I do work. It's not out of the dog. I just didn't get the dogs out. Yeah. I just didn't. I wanted a German Shepherd. I didn't get the dog I wanted. So now it's something. I don't know. Yeah. But now I learned it's given. I don't always get my way.
That's right.
She don't always get her way.
Right.
I'm not the boss.
Right.
She not the boss. You know, yeah, if I say I'm the king and she the queen, that don't mean one of us is over. And we stand our lane. You know what I'm saying? I don't, baby, I want the vessel to go over here and the cup to go over there. That's not my lane. That's not my lane where the curtains need to be right. The cat, it's not that I can't do it or she has me to do it, I can't. But that's not, you know, but now I get started little stuff. That's all. So we driving all the way now to pick these Christmas decorations on Mama.
Yeah, where you going?
We going this week.
Okay.
And I got something to say with the Christmas decorations. I had to try to go there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you.
Say, Dr. Rainbow, consecrated to apostle. How's that feel? How's that weight?
Period.
Yeah,
Period. I think it was more so the weight for me was the cross that they put on. And because the cross signifies spiritual bodies, the seats, it signifies something for me. So I think that's when the way it got heavy. Clothes, the garment, the vestments didn't make it heavy. The weight was the cross because he has to bear the cross. So that was heavy.
So I asked you before this happened. I asked you the same question again. Is the assignment different? Or did it change?
Absolutely.
Or new assignment?
Absolutely. Apostles plant, they build, and they move. They don't get in one church and stay. Yesterday, when I became the apostle, I installed my pastor. I named my pastor, Pastor Courtney Wynn. He is the pastor of Sanctuary Experience Community Church, and I am the apostle. I may not be there because I'm going to do the work of the apostle. I'm planting. We also have went international. We actually are officially international. We have the seal. We have the paperwork from Kenya. We just not saying we are international. We are international. We will all be over there for Christmas. We're spending Christmas in Kenya with our church. You know, it's a work. It's a work. And I'm getting ready now to go to East Texas because we're planting a church in East Texas. There is no such thing as an apostle and the assignment